Welcome to the Lafayette Parish Market Update. This is for June 2023. I wanted to recap for you guys everything that was happening in the market in this area, and it's going to let you know exactly what to expect, especially if you're looking to buy or sell your home in the area within the next month or so. So here is everything that's happening. Just wanted to update you guys on all of the activities. So starting with the first data that we have, this is going to be for new listings specifically. So this is new listings that we've seen coming onto the market. So if you follow these little dots here, we can see the market trends. So we see in May, it looks like we had an uptick up to 389, but now if you notice, it ticked down a little bit for us in June. So we see now only 346 listings that came onto the market during that month. So obviously what we're seeing happen is not as many people putting as many homes on the market, or it could be very likely that sales are just ticking up and that things are just selling much faster. We'll be able to look at the data and see that for ourselves. I'm looking at this in real time with you guys also. So here we have homes that are currently for sale. So we had 811. Keep in mind, this is Lafayette Parish, not just city. So this includes Youngsville, Karen Crow, all of those different areas, and Broussard. You also have, we went from 811 in May, now in June, 796. So inventory is ticking down. I know that's not a huge number difference, but moving downward is not helpful to us at all. Not having a healthy amount of homes on the market means that there's more competition. It makes it more difficult for people to purchase homes. So definitely not moving in the direction that we want. Then we have pending sales. So this is homes that went pending. So from May, we had 291. Now we went to 298 sales is what we're seeing. Then closed sales that happened for that month, we started in May at 325, and notice it ticked down. So we actually didn't have as many sales happening. So going back to that first thing that I said, what we're seeing is not necessarily more sales that are happening, but less people putting their home on the market. So now, I would say with it being a low inventory market, that means for you as a seller, it's absolutely a great time to put your home on the market. There's not as many people that are all putting their homes out there, and there are still people looking to buy despite what the interest rates are doing. So again, if you're a seller and you're thinking about it, now is the time, I would say, to definitely still cash in. Prices are still holding pretty strong. They're not coming down as far as economists thought they would. Days on market. So this is how long homes are taking to sell. We know they were at their highest in January. That's when everyone was scared with all the interest rates going up like they were and constantly being raised. And then now everybody got used to the prices, so things started selling more. You can kind of see how that trend happened. Then now we're at 18. 18 is the average days on market. So only a couple weeks really is what homes are sitting on the market. That's not a long time at all. So you can expect your home to sell pretty quickly, especially if you're priced correctly. We have our month supply. So we see in April, it's at 2.7 months, and then it went up. Now it's at 3 months supply. So we saw that holding pretty steady as we go across. Then we're seeing showings per listings. So all the showings that we're seeing happening per listing. So average of about 3, almost 4 showings per home. That's been holding pretty steady over the last few months. Shows to pending, so meaning the amount of showings that they're getting to what actually moved them to make an offer. It looks like it's about 9 showings on average per home is what it's taking to get before it goes pending. The dollar value. So the amount of homes that we sold equals a dollar value for the area. So we were at 93 million in May, and it actually went down to 87 million. So obviously, not having as many homes sell brings that volume down. And then we have the average price per square foot. That is also what's happening. So average price per square foot was at 146, and we see that it actually went up to 147. So like I said, the prices aren't really coming down. They've been holding pretty steady. We see they kind of went up as the business started getting busier. It's the springtime. We kind of expect home prices, to be more competitive at this time of year. But them kind of just changing by $1 is not really a huge thing. I would say that's more or less meaning that the prices are holding steady. They are not coming down like we had expected. It may have happened earlier this year, but it is definitely not coming down right now. It is holding pretty steady. So that's good for sellers. Not great news always for buyers, but holding steady is better than increasing. And then, of course, the sales price. We see sales price numbers, how the average sales price number has changed. We see in May it was at 254, and it looks like it came down to 244. Now, again, that could be based on the types of homes that were selling at that time. We know the interest rates have ticked up just slightly, so that could be causing people to move down into a lower price bracket where they're not spending as much as they currently were on the home. So we got to pay attention to those interest rates, because that's always going to directly relate to our buying power and what buyers are going to be going toward. So keep all of this information in mind. Again, my name is Drake Apsher. I'm with the Solux Group with EXP, and I am more than happy to help you guys, guide you through whatever's happening in the market. If you have any questions, feel free to leave it in the comments below, but I am more than happy to walk you through any of the buying or selling process and to tell you even more about what's happening in the market and keep you guys, of course, up to date with everything that's happening in Lafayette. So I appreciate you watching, and I will see you guys in the next update.